In this video, we want to show a nice identity involving the arctan of x. We want to show that arctan of x plus arctan of 1 over x equals pi over 2 for x bigger than 0 and minus pi over 2 for x smaller than 0. And of course, we need to exclude the case that x is equal to 0 because then this expression here would be undefined. To prove the first case where x is bigger than 0, let's have a look at the rectangular triangle with sides A, B, and C and define x to be equal to a over b. X can now assume any real positive value because we can just fix the length of b and vary the length of a, and we'll be left with a new rectangular triangle with a new ratio of a to b. So this ratio can become arbitrarily small or arbitrarily large, and so in fact we have covered all positive values for x. Now the tangent of alpha is given by a over b, which is nothing but x, and the tangent of beta, on the other hand, is b over a, which comes out to be 1 over x. If we now take the arctan on both sides, we get that alpha is nothing but arctan of x, and beta is nothing but arctan of 1 over x. Now, next we want to consider the very basic fact about triangles, that the three angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. In our case, this means that 180 degrees is the same as alpha plus beta plus 90 degrees. Now, if we bring the 90 degrees to the other side, we get that 90 degrees, which in radians is pi over 2, is the same as alpha plus beta. Now, substituting these two expressions for alpha and beta into this formula down here, we get that pi over 2 is in fact nothing but arctan of x plus arctan of 1 over x. And so we have been able to show this identity for positive values of x. So far, we have shown that arctan of x plus arctan of 1 over x equals pi over 2 if x is bigger than 0. Now, let's let x be smaller than 0, and of course then there exists a y bigger than 0, such that minus y equals x. And let's substitute minus y for x into this expression here, giving us arctan of minus y plus arctan of minus 1 over y. But now we can make use of a nice property of the arctan, namely that it is an odd function, meaning that minus arctan of x is always the same as arctan of minus x. So in our case, this means that arctan of minus y plus arctan of minus 1 over y in fact equals minus arctan of y minus arctan of 1 over y. And now we can rewrite this as minus parentheses arctan of y plus arctan of 1 over y. But since y is bigger than 0, we already know that this here equals pi over 2. And with this additional minus, we get that if x is smaller than 0, indeed arctan of x plus arctan of 1 over x equals minus pi over 2. And we are done.